Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Happy Friday. Good morning. Yo, I guess. Child, I declare now. The fuck is going on? These people so weird, y'all. Ooh, the more that I keep my distance, well, y'all, I be lurking up in the bushes. But y'all, when I see some of the fuckery, I really just be like, oh my goodness. I mean, because you hear a lot of content creators on here say, I'm above this. These people ain't on my level, things like that. But y'all, the more that I just sit back over here in my own corner and watch everything play out, the more I'm really like, oh my goodness. These people are motherfucking nuts. The way that things unfolded over the last week or two is nuts. Nobody could write that even if they tried. Even if somebody wanted to write that motherfucking shit in a book or even write it in a script, no way. You cannot make this stuff up. Good morning, Liz the Virgo. Good morning to everybody. Happy Friday again. I figured I'd come on here and talk to y'all while I drink my super coffee this morning. Good morning, Cinema. Good morning, Sheila C. Good morning, Phenomenal Scorpio. Y'all, I started drinking these super coffees. They had them buy one, get one at Publix the other week. And they are like a keto coffee. They are pretty good. So I try to start my morning off with one of these as breakfast. And so y'all are about to have breakfast with me. Sip this coffee, sip this tea. Hey, Tony Montana, good morning. Y'all, okay. I'm trying to figure out where to even begin. This mess is a motherfucking shit show. The fact that Teresa went to jail, y'all probably wonder, J.Dunn, what you think about her going to jail? What you think about that? Y'all, I hollered. You hear me? I hollered. And you know something? I had to really chill out behind the scenes and stop laughing. Like whenever I woke up Saturday morning and found out that her ass went to jail and went to jail for all things but the charge of harassment, I hollered. I text everybody that I'm associated with on YouTube, outside of YouTube, to let them know. I sent video clips, screenshots. Go look at this. This dumbass bitch done got her ass arrested on the motherfucking live. I hollered. And then the next day on Sunday, I was still laughing, y'all, to myself. But I had to remember what my mother told me. Growing up, my mama told me, if you don't have anything good to say, don't say nothing at all. And so I really had to hone into what my mother told me and try to get back to my roots and not say anything at all. Because for one, if I had clicked this live button, nobody would have liked what I said. Good morning, Jamila. Nobody. Simply because Tracy deserved it. Tracy motherfucking deserved it. Now, and I've seen so many other people's commentaries. People say, oh, well, everybody in the beef sector does these things. Oh, everybody does X, Y, Z. Why did she get arrested? She should get out, blah, 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 blah. No. I done sat here for the last couple of years, and the bitch done came for me. The bitch had said that she didn't care if I lived or died. And she meant that shit. She meant it with her whole heart. So why the fuck should I shed a tear behind a bitch who does not even care whether I lived or died? Make that make sense. Why should I use any of the funds that I have to put on this bitch's books to try to feed this hoe while she in jail when she don't even care whether I live or die? Why should I give a fuck? I found it quite laughable in my corny voice that so many people were upset that certain people just didn't give a fuck. But you have to go to the base of the situation. I would be a damn fool to give a fuck about somebody not caring if I lived or died being locked away. Bitch, that's where you need to be, ho. That's where you need to be. Your 5-6 days that you was there, that's where you needed to be. I said it. Good morning to Life with Jamila. Good morning to Lady Steph. Good morning to everybody. So that was my thought on that. I didn't care. As many people know, I had a bitch falsely accusing me on this motherfucker of harassment. And the fact is, I had my day in court. There ain't no cops come to my door talking about no damn warrants. Ain't no cops come to my door talking about arresting me. They served me. I showed up in court. I walked away. But the fact that Tracy would go to jail behind harassment charges, meanwhile, she sat there on her motherfucking platform trying to deem me a harasser and a stalker because she was caping for a lying bitch. Y'all, I hollered. The fact that they didn't serve her for court, but she had her warrant. But the fact, this was the kicker, y'all. And this is the reason why I laughed for a good 48 hours. Sheila C said 24 hours. No, I think my laughter lasted for about 48 to 72 hours is how much I laughed. Because then the stupid ass, dumb ass bitch called the police on herself. Y'all know how people really talk about how fat meat ain't greasy, where they be like, oh, people don't believe fat meat is greasy. Y'all, we saw that before our very eyes last weekend. Tracy has proven to us to be a person who really does not believe that fat meat is greasy. That means that that's a dummy. You are dumb. You are stupid, bitch. And to be 50 something, oh my goodness. When somebody is sitting there telling you that they put warrants on you and you don't believe them, you think it's a game and call the police on them? What? You call the police for the police to show up at your house talking about you in good standing with the law and things like this. Meanwhile, you was just fighting at funerals a couple of years ago. Good morning, Spikey. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning, my babies will help. You was fighting at funerals a couple of years ago. But now, you calling the police on somebody else only for them to lock your ass up. Oh my goodness, I hollered. I was like, there is no way that this could have happened any other way. Now, Jason over there clearly saying that he had put warrants on her. Instead of her going to try to Google to see if she got warrants or call the phone number to see if she got warrants, she just tried to call the police on him, and then the police ended up taking her ass away, and she had to sit there, y'all. Y'all, what I really would like to know is who in the fuck was her inmate, and how did her inmate possibly deal with her in there? Y'all, could y'all imagine being up in the jail, minding your own motherfucking business, and they end up bringing Tracy up in there as your motherfucking inmate? Hey, my babies. Hey, babies. Hey, Duchess Kelly Love. Good morning. Oh, my goodness, y'all. I'm in jail, y'all. I'm in jail. Well, Tracy, why are you in jail? Why are you in jail? Oh, I'm in jail because they mad. They mad, y'all. They mad. They jealous. They mad. Inmate probably like, but Tracy, why did you get in here? What did you do to get in jail? Oh, my babies on YouTube were showering me with support, and everybody's jealous. Everybody's mad. Everybody's jealous and mad, y'all. They mad. Y'all, I couldn't even imagine what the inmate thought having to live with that Dixie bitch under the same roof For my goodness, 5-6 days, y'all. If anything, we need to be sending money for the books to the inmate. We need to pay the inmate pain and suffering. The inmate went through 5 or 6 days of pain and suffering under the same roof of Tracy for 5 or 6 days. The inmate. We need to worry about that inmate. I need to call there to ask, who is that inmate I want to put on her books? Because I know that she went through hell with Tracy for 5 or 6 days. The fact that the inmate had to wake up every morning and roll over in her own bunk and look Tracy without makeup and a wig on in the face every morning, y'all, we owe that inmate some money. We owe her money on the strength of that. That every morning when she woke up and she rolled over up in her bunk, she looked to the left and looked to the right, and Tracy was up in there looking like Coolio. Tracy was in there looking like that mugshot. Y'all, if we need to be giving anything to any inmate, it's that inmate. I said that. So, yeah. So, Tracy had a good time in jail, she said. I didn't know whether or not she was going to get out. Yeah, I really didn't give a damn. And good morning, Keith. Good morning to everybody. I didn't give a damn. But the one thing, right, find the inmate to do the interview with the inmate. But, but she took her ass up in the jail and had to be there. She come out, now she talking about, oh yeah, I had fans in there. Yeah, I had fans. I had my friends. My friends were in there with me. Y'all, Tracy said that she went up in there, ran into one auntie and 3 cousins while she was there. Tracy up in prison having whole family reunions and high school reunions over there in the jail. Tracy over there seeing her people that she ain't seen in a while for the last 5 or 6 days. But the fact that she keep talking about a library. Now, when Tracy is out in the general population, out in society on the streets, she don't even touch or go to a library. So she really expects us to believe that when she is out on the street and doesn't even frequent a library, more or less knows how to spell the word library, that she spent all her time in the law library while she was in jail. You gotta be shitting me. A law library in jail? Oh, okay. Okay, you know something, but what I do see is Tracy trying to save face. She got out. Now, even though Tracy said that she don't care whether I lived or died, I do care about whether people live or die. I do, including Tracy. But do I care if she had to be uncomfortable in jail? Absolutely not. Do I care that she had to be inconvenienced? Absolutely not. Do I care that she looks like a fucking idiot? Absolutely not. I don't care about it. And that's just the bottom line. Let me see. What's good, Flo? And tell the truth, shame the devil. What's good, so sweet? So sweet said, child in there doing the most, acting like she was Martha Stewart. Maya Angelou rolled into one. Yeah, the way, hey, Freddie, the way that this thing unfolded, because y'all, legit, about 6 days prior to, she was over there shaming V. Lenore with V. Lenore's criminal past and mugshot and shit like that. And less than a week later, she called the police on her motherfucking self to get herself hauled up in there. And then she had to sit up in there for a little while. And again, it was under the grounds of harassment. Now, she said she had the money. She said she'd be that she had to wait for the process. It was nothing about her finances and stuff, which I don't care. I mean, outside of jail, we already know that Tracy is accustomed to eating cold bologna and biscuit gravy. So if she is accustomed to eating cold bologna and biscuit gravy as her meal, why do we care what they fed her in jail? Could they have fed her anything worse than what she typically eats on a day-to-day basis anyway? And clearly, y'all, clearly, she been eating something now. She been eating a lot, y'all. Y'all was over there. Is it me in my funky Dineva voice? Or has Tracy developed a whole Kimmy chin over there? She might as well be over there saying, not by the hair of my Kimmy chin chin, because my damn, the last time I saw Tracy on camera, she did not have faux chins like that. She did not have a Kimmy neck. Now it makes sense to me why her and Kimmy got along so well whenever they was over there playing in each other's faces. Because they both got the same neck. They both got the same chin. Which I'm shocked that Tracy could even have the same neck and chin like Kimmy, because I thought that was biologically not even possible. I didn't think that there was any way that she could have that. I honestly didn't think that anybody could have that. But she got it. And I'm like, how can she be built like a linebacker with all them chins? And then I'm like, well, maybe she just went on ahead and camped up in order to come live. Hey, Miss T. And can we all just get along? Maybe she decided to come up because we already saw the mugshot, y'all. Now, people was passing that mugshot around. Some people saw the teardrop and all that. I thought that she had the teardrop. But for real, though, she did. She looked like Coolio. Lord. It's crazy how people can truly change behind the black screen. And change for the worse. Change for the worse. But I will give Tracy her props, though. Whenever she did come live last night, you know, she looked nice. She did. She looked happy. I just don't understand why she came out really still acting the way that she acted. If I was 52 years old and had to spend 6 days in jail, y'all, I don't know how I would react. Wouldn't people typically say that 52-year-olds ain't even built for jail like that? Like, once you say, oh, they not built for that. But Tracy ass took her old ass up in there, y'all. When I'm 50, I just want to be retired, sitting on the damn porch, sipping some damn lemonade or some shit like that. I don't want to be having to fight somebody for a shank. I don't want to have to deal with any of that. And then Tracy said that she experienced mental trauma in jail, y'all. That's what she said. But I'm thinking to myself, so you didn't experience any type of trauma your entire life at all? So jail gave you PTSD and nothing else. Fighting at a funeral wouldn't have gave you PTSD. The fact that you done been there before. My thing is, how come jail was so much worse this time around? According to her record, she done been there a few times before, y'all. But now she trying to act like this one gave her PTSD. When wasn't she up in the jail, like probably in 2016 or something, after she fought at the funeral? And then people like, oh my goodness, we so happy that she's out. We so happy that she is out and she is alive. Who gives a fuck? Well, I care that she's alive. I care that she's alive. Because now the only thing that would have made me really sad about this situation is if Tracy might have experienced some type of police brutality in the process. That would have been the only thing that would have changed my opinion about this. If she had experienced some police brutality or she had some misfortune that happened to her with the law enforcement during all this, then I would definitely have a different opinion about it. But I mean, hell, she went up in there for 5-6 days, ate slop, which is what she's used to eating anyway. Made friends, Girl, the fact that she was like, the inmates are my friends. They my babies. Like, she went up in there, made friends with these strangers, which it makes me believe that Tracy probably tried to make herself be a damn celebrity in jail. Y'all, that was probably the best place for her, if you have to be honest. We already know in real life, she's not a celebrity. She doesn't have accomplishments. There is nothing that you can really tote about for her. But in jail, with all of those bottom of the barrel, gutter bitches, Tracy probably went up in there and tried to paint herself out to be Beyonce. Y'all, the fact that she was just on her live last night talking about she was an influencer, is that what you call it? The fact that she up in there telling people that she is a social media influencer. No, bitch. You unemployed and a bum who depends on the kindness of the hearts of people who come on YouTube to supply and support your lifestyle. That's what you are. You are not an influencer. Who the hell have you gotten sponsorships from? Who in the hell has even reached out to you in order to showcase their product? You were not an influencer. You just happen to have some people who care enough about you. Hey, Better Days. Who care enough about you to try to send you money. In all actuality, you should have let them know that you don't have a career. You should actually told them what you told us, that you are retired. That you are a retired celebrity hairstylist. Like what you came on here telling us you was the celebrity hairstylist, but then went up in the jail painting yourself to be a social media influencer. You lost your job and then came on here telling us that you retired, but didn't go up in there and tell the jail people that you was a retiree. Why didn't you tell the jail people, oh, I'm a retired hairstylist, this is what I do? Because you wanted to get up in there and lie to them people in order to make yourself to be more than what you are. And that's really fucking sad, especially at 50 years old. And the fact that you don't learn a lesson, that's sad. The fact that they had warrants on your ass, girl. Warrants. Ugh. Girl, I ain't never had a warrant on me, bitch. Never. Never. Bitches could lie and cry wolf, but guess what? I ain't never had no warrant for my arrest out here now. Ain't nobody got time for that. And to do all of that, only to come back on YouTube and just be the same. And let me say something too, why I got a few people up in here. The people here on YouTube, especially the pieces and a few content creators, I have to say that during this time when Tracy went through this, many of you proved yourselves to be enablers. Many of you have. Many of you proved yourself to be enablers of bad behavior. You proved yourself to be enablers of people not having to accept the consequences of their own actions. You proved yourself to be the type of person in your real life to be the one that will get in God's way when God is trying to do his work. I ain't even religious or like that. I'm a little bit spiritual, but I do firmly believe that anytime a lesson is to be taught, whether it's by God or the universe, it's not your place to stand in between that lesson that's supposed to be going to a person. And what I saw was a lot of people falling over backwards, trying to interfere with what the universe said needed to happen. What I see is a lot of people who say that, oh, we don't like this. The beef sector is so dark. It's so bad. It's so horrible. But then turn around and once somebody is getting a comeuppance for the bullshit, then you talking about, oh, we need to get around. It's not fair. It's not fair. I wish I motherfucking would. Then now they want to revamp the civil rights movement 3.0 in order to talk about, oh no, it was a white man put a black woman in jail. So the fuck what? So what? As many times as that black bitch done called the police on black people, as many times that black bitch done called the police on kids and shit like that, the child protective services and all this, as many times as that black bitch done called on all these black people and did all this bullshit. And now it's the civil rights movement. We shall overcome like bitch. Absolutely not. I ain't overcoming shit. I don't give a damn if the person who got her locked up was black, blue, brown, orange, purple, white. I don't give a damn. Bitch, Jason could have been the white man to get her locked up, but if the white man that lived 3 doors down from her would have got her locked up, I would have still felt the same motherfucking way. Whoever put the warrants out on her that had her ass sitting up in the jail, so the fuck what? I guess we were supposed to just be in a tizzy because it was a white man. Meanwhile, a raggedy black bitch tried to get me in court twice behind some lies about stalking and harassment. And it wasn't no we shall overcome bullshit. Even though I came on here, presented the receipts, it wasn't no we shall overcome. Fuck all that shit. Absolutely not. No. What is good, S Dukes? What's good to can't we all just get along? What's good to everybody? It's like true enablers. Now the bitch finally got out of jail. Now they want to give her almost 2,000 up in the chat. That's enabling the behavior. Now you want to be giving money. You didn't never give that dusty bitch money before. But now, because she went to jail, because she was getting punished for the things that she's done, now you want to give her money. The same motherfuckers that was over there up in Tracy's chat enabling her are the same motherfuckers that enable Brianna's big, fat, hungry linebacker build, dirty, dusty, thrown away, looking like a damn Raggedy Ann, but a whale-sized Raggedy Ann. All of y'all the same ones that sneak Brianna food. The same ones that was wanting to put money on Tracy's books. Y'all be the same ones that sneaking Brianna motherfucking bacon and pork chops at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's y'all. It's y'all. It's y'all fault. Same ones that want to be giving all that money. It's the same ones that'll go over there and give Brianna big, fat, dusty, stinking ass a whole damn 3 large pizzas while she lay up in her bed motherfucking eating it. That's y'all. Because y'all enable. Y'all enable. That's what the motherfuck y'all do. And I saw it with my own eyes. Now, as long as people up in the bad behavior, then you look the other way. You ain't telling the people, hey, maybe you need to do something differently. Hey, maybe you need to calm down. Maybe you need to redirect. Maybe you need, oh no, you don't do that. But you stay ready to give them something once they get caught in they shit. Teresa got caught up in the motherfucking jailhouse at 52 years old. And when she finally got out of there, now y'all want to shower her with all this stuff. Brianna done found herself 750 pounds at the age of 30. And y'all still want to give the bitch cupcakes and motherfucking McDonald's French fries and Big Macs. Enablers. Enablers. The same people that was giving Tracy all that shit. Nobody sat back and was like, well, Tracy, you might need to stop. Do something different. You might need to do something besides what you're doing. No. Y'all wait till she got in trouble. Then y'all want to try to give her some shit to reward her behavior. Good morning, Kimberly Black. Good morning to everybody. But you would really enable these people. And I feel like if you can enable strangers on YouTube, I know damn well you are enabling the people in your real lives, the people that you truly love. And that ain't a good look. I learned about enabling people in my early 20s, y'all. It's a lesson I learned and I'll never forget. In my early 20s, I used to try to be that helper. I used to try to help this relative, that relative. I used to do all that. But one thing that I did realize is that how can a person learn if they always can depend on you to break their fall? How can a person learn if they can always depend on you to bail them out? How does a person truly learn? My uncle always told me, and he continues to tell me today, the best lesson is a bought lesson, because anytime you have to pay for the lesson, whether it's through blood, sweat, or tears, you're going to always remember that lesson. But as long as you have people bailing you out of the situation, you ain't going to never grasp the lesson that you were supposed to be learning and receiving from the situation that you are encountering at the very moment. You cannot. And for that reason, in my 20s, y'all, I had to stop. I had one cousin that used to text me all the time for money. And every single time she had an issue. Every single time I heard from her, it was a problem. Every single time. And I used to enable her. And then I had to really sit back and think about the kids that she was raising. And I had to say, do I love my cousin or do I love her children more? Do I love my cousin who is a grown-ass adult older than me, or do I love her babies more? And I had to realize that I loved my cousin's babies more. Therefore, I stopped enabling my cousin. It happens. You have to do what you got to do. And at that particular point, I found the power of no. People don't realize it, but the word no is a very powerful thing. Just say no. So what if somebody's feelings are hurt temporarily? So the fuck what? So what if somebody has to be uncomfortable momentarily? So the fuck what? You'll get over it? No. The same people that try to enable Tracy with her fuckery. Put it like this. The people that pay that bitch rent every month. Let's start there. Anybody out here paying that bitch rent every motherfucking month is an enabler. Period. I'm going to get off my soapbox about that, but I really was brought to that because it was just like, man, I'm just looking at these people enable these strangers online. So I know they enabling the people in their family. I know they are. Ain't no way that you trying to tell me that you giving people in your real life tough love, but you not giving tough love to these random ass strangers on the internet? What's good, wisdom? What is good? Y'all, that shit is crazy. But either way, to save face, Tracy went up in there and made friends, y'all. She got friends. So y'all can't say that she don't have friends anymore. I'm pretty sure that she wrote down the release date for all of her friends in there. And probably once they get out, she will invite them over to her chateau so that they can swim in her cascading pool and things like that. Hopefully, you know, she will be able to invite them over, give them a couch to sleep on in order for them to rehabilitate themselves back into society. But I firmly believe that Teresa did deserve to be there. She did. Clearly, there is a lesson that she has not learned in 52 years that just needed to be learned. And it's crazy to be so old and stubborn to where you encounter such a thing and learn absolutely nothing. Come out the same way that you went in at 52. Y'all, sometimes I really just sit here and look at my peers on this YouTube and on this beef sector, and I really do feel sad for them. No roasting, no gagging, no dragging. Sad. Like, that shit is sad. And to be 52 and proud of being locked up for fucking with people online, for doing the most online, that's sad. That is sad. To be proud of the mugshot is sad. In Brianna's case, to be 750 pounds at the age of 30 is sad. Hell, the picture of her up in her motherfucking kitchen with holes all up in her motherfucking clothes, neck caped up with black dirt and buildup. And then she have a nerve to have this raggedy ass ponytail up the top of her head. That's sad. That's fucking sad. The bitch loved to roast and try to drag somebody about somebody's thighs rubbing together. That bitch had a nerve to tell me while she was trying to get at me that my thighs rubbed together and I probably have holes in my jeans because of my thighs. But she had holes in the entire dress. The fuck, bitch? Raggedy, stinking bitch. She had the nerve to talk about the fact that people said that I smell like ass and cigarettes. Well, bitch, if I smell like ass and cigarettes and have the ability to soak my ass in a motherfucking tub while smoking a cigarette while I'm soaking in the motherfucking tub, then what the fuck do you smell like? Because we all know that you ain't set your ass in a body of water since you were probably 5 years old, bitch. And that's facts. The fuck, that is sad. Bitch, your ankles probably as crusty as your black, dirty, filthy ass neck, you fat bitch. Bitch, your ankles probably ain't been scrubbed. Your toes ain't been scrubbed. Ain't shit been scrubbed on your fat ass. And there is only so much that spraying some water can do. Because spraying water ain't going to get rid of that funk. Spraying water ain't going to lift up that motherfucking belly that droops down to your motherfucking kneecaps. That spraying water ain't going to do none of that bullshit. Meanwhile, you still a woman and you still have womanly things happening with you every month that I know damn well you ain't taking care of. Bitch, that shit is nasty, ho. That motherfucking shit is nasty and it's motherfucking sad, bitch. For you to be 30 years old in that condition. Fucking sad. The epitome of letting yourself motherfucking go. Bitch. And you sit up there and you talk a big game about any and everybody, Brianna, with your fat, stinking, lousy, motherfucking, funky ass. And what you have to realize, bitch, is that we are all getting older. If your ass took your last breath tomorrow, bitch, would you even fit in somebody's casket, ho? That's the question that you should ask yourself. That's the question that you should ask. If you can't answer that question, then I suggest you just shut the fuck up because you are sad. But either way, back to this whole thing with Tracy. I truly believe that at the end of the day, Tracy got what was coming to her. And I don't care if it was a white person who did it or not. I don't care. At the end of the day, she didn't die in there. I'm hoping that in hindsight, she will learn something from the situation that she went through. Currently, it doesn't seem that she's learned anything, but I think everything is still fresh. She will have to have time to reflect on it before she will truly be able to see if she's learned anything at all from what she's experienced and what she's gone through. You gotta be stubborn and stupid as all get out to have a situation like that in a state like Texas, especially in such a heightened racial climate when it comes to law enforcement and things, and not learn anything from it. They gave you a warrant, bitch. That meant they thought you did something. She crazy. Shit is motherfucking crazy. But yeah, I didn't feel the need to speak too much on this situation just because I knew I didn't have anything nice to say. I didn't have one nice thing to say about it. And so I went on ahead and stayed in my lane, and I didn't say much of anything. But I think that's all I got for y'all. Let me see. I'll put my link, but I really don't do too much link dropping, but I'll put it just in case. But y'all, I laughed. And again, I do say anybody who knows who the inmate is that Tracy had to share the cell with, I would like to put something on that person's books. I don't care if the person was up in there for murder. I would like to buy that person a cup of coffee. Oh my. Y'all, we got this Memorial Weekend coming up. I'm excited about it. I'm probably going to go to the pool, you know. To the people who are subscribed to both of my channels, y'all, I haven't been on my other channel recently. Probably in about a month, but I plan to come back over there this weekend to holler at y'all, to talk to y'all about what's been going on. Give y'all some words of encouragement in order for y'all to know more about my progress and what I got going on. I'm probably going to do, this weekend I'll probably go live over there with my face and everything to show y'all what's going on. I've been really preparing for my trip this month, y'all. I'm going out of town at the end of June. So I've been focused on trying to get everything in line and in order so that at the end of June, I will have a great trip. And for a few of my fellow content creators, my YouTubers, if I'm aware that you are in the area in which I am traveling, I will be sure to drop a comment on your community wall or up on your video or something like that, just to let you know that I will be in your neck of the woods in case you want to meet up for a cup of coffee. You know, I'm really into my health kick right now, so I'm not trying to meet up for no burger. I mean, we could probably have a little brunch or something, but I just have to make sure that, you know, I order what is good for me. But either way, I'll let y'all know. Trouble woman, I am going to be going to the great state of Texas. I will be at the great state of Texas, y'all. And it's actually Houston, Texas, to be exact. If you must know, Houston, Texas, to be exact. And there are a few content creators who are there that I'm very cordial and cool with, that I would love to meet if the opportunity arises. I would love to meet. And so I will definitely let them know. Rebel is there. I met Rebel in Orlando for the show, and you know, we had a nice time. We had a cordial YouTube ship or whatever. So I'm probably gonna hit him up. It's a few out there. Brian, it's a few. But either way, yeah, I'm gonna go and enjoy myself, you know. I'm just over here working on myself and traveling. Something that Big Burly Brianna could never do. But either way, I'll see y'all later. Thank y'all for joining me this morning. Like the video. If you catching the replay, please like the video. If you have sharing capability, share the video. Y'all take care. Be blessed. Don't stress. I will talk to y'all later. Have a great weekend. Bye.